Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. I hope you guys are enjoying the recipes. It is Good Friday morning here. The gym is closed, so we went on a hike. You got to get that whole exercise thing in. Came back and I'm thinking Good Friday, we've got to do something with fish. I am a Catholic. I grew up in a Catholic home, so Good Friday always meant fish. So today what we're doing is a fish head soup, but we're gonna toss in some nice chunks of fresh cod in the mix. This is gonna be light. It's not gonna be heavy as your typical Caribbean soup, but boy oh boy, flavors. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get cooking. I've got my soup pot on a medium flame. It's pretty warm. I'm gonna go in with about a tablespoon and a half of vegetable oil. And since the pot was already warm, I have here 2 cloves of garlic that I just crushed with my knife. We're gonna go in with some fresh thyme. I've got here 1 stalk of celery that I chopped up roughly, half of a large onion, and I've got here 3 scallions that I cut up. I'm gonna turn my heat down to low now because I just want this to sweat and to really bring out a lot of flavor for the base of this fish head soup. After about 4 or 5 minutes on that low heat, I have here my fish head, which is a halibut head, cleaned. You can ask your fishmonger to clean that for you. And I'm just gonna move it around in here now. I'm gonna go in with some fresh ground black pepper. A whole scotch bonnet pepper. You can leave this out if you want. I want some of that flavor, not the raw heat. This is why I'm using a whole pepper. If you want the raw heat, you'll certainly break this in the pot. And then we're gonna go in with water. And I'm gonna add quite a bit more water in here. This soup is more about the broth than anything else. It is very light. I'm gonna turn my heat up to high to bring that up to a boil, add some more water in there, and then we're gonna go in with the other ingredients. As it comes up to a boil, we're gonna go in with a few more ingredients, and I have here 1 large potato cubed, and about 1.5 cups of cubed pumpkin. If you have butternut squash, that will work excellent as well. I've got here half of a lime, or you can use lemon if you want. Just gonna go in with that to get that little acid kick in there as well. And you will notice I will not be using any sort of salt in here, except I'll be using 2 fish bouillon cubes. Now if you're not using this and you have fish stock, you can use fish stock instead of the water. And once you're doing that, taste near the end, because these are very high in sodium. Taste near the end and adjust the salt to your own liking. It's now starting to come up to a boil. Just gonna give that a good mix because I added the look at that fish head in there. It's all kind of nice flavors coming out of that. I added the 2 fish stock cubes. Reduce it to a rolling boil and let it go for 20 minutes in total. But halfway through, we've got a couple more ingredients to add. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go in now with some fresh diced cod. Ooh, that one tried to escape. Because I love to have nice big chunks of fish in my fish head soup. I mean to say, there is some meat, some flesh in that head, but hey, and some cilantro. Continue cooking that for another 10 minutes. It's been going for about 22 minutes in total now. This is cooked. The pumpkin is nice and tender. The potato is tender. The kitchen is smelling wicked. Here's where, if you want, you can fish out that scotch bonnet pepper, get rid of it. I'm going to break it in here because I want that kick from that. Also, here's where you can also take out the fish head, take the meat out of it, put it back into the pot, but remove all those bones. And that's one of the things you've got to be prepared for, since we're using the full fish head. Chances are you will get bones in this soup, so if you are serving this to kids, please keep that in mind. I like finishing this up with some watercress. Just gonna go in with some watercress, turn my heat off, and let the residual heat cook that watercress. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Remember to taste it for salt. I didn't add any salt because I went in with that fish cube. But again, taste it for salt and adjust accordingly. Check out CaribbeanPot.com. Give the video the thumbs up and enjoy. What can I say?